Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My face, I usually use it when I get into the shower. So when I get out the shower, my videos usually start with you putting on my moisturizer because free moisturizing cream. I got this from Walmart. This just what's been working for me. It's real good. It goes on real smooth. Hydrating primer. Let me see. So I'm gonna mostly apply this to the areas, my highlighted areas. So that'll be under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose. I usually apply concealer here, down in this area, like the mid of my forehead. Then I kind of just bring the rest of the product and just kind of go around the outer portion of my face. So my mirror is here, y'all. It's here. So you're going to see me going back and forth, but I'm going to let you see exactly what's going on. So I'm just going to start out by brushing my eyebrows out. Do make sure each time that you use your eyebrow pencil that you're cleaning the bristle, because it will have extra product on it, and when you get to doing the front of your eyebrows, it can start to smear. So just make sure that you do in between doing your eyebrows, clean the bristle part. So I'm just going to go in, just kind of brushing the eyebrows out. I barely got eyebrows, y'all. So you're just going to brush in the direction that they flow. And as you can see, mine's flow all kind of ways, but mainly in this direction. So that's the direction that I'm going to mainly brush in. And just make sure the front hair is kind of going the upward direction, because that's how they're flowing. And as y'all can see, I don't have any eyebrows at all, so I pretty much have to make a whole eyebrow. Okay, so I'm just going to go in. I like to make my eyebrow a little thicker and longer, so when I go to apply my concealer to the eyebrow, I won't take so much of my eyebrow off. Like, I have room to actually work with and shape them. And as I stated before, it's really not a right or wrong way to do the eyebrow. You really don't have to perfect this look, because when you do the concealer, you're going to clean up everything anyway. But I typically like to make sure that my eyebrows is, you know, good as possible. So when I do go to do the concealer, I'm, pretty much just lining around what I already did. So I'm just going to go in here with some strokes. Bringing it down. Like I say, y'all, I want to bring it down as much as possible. Kind of make it a little thicker, so I have room. Okay. I'm just going to go in with strokes. Go in with strokes. All the way up into about towards the eyebrow, but not too much in the front, because what we're going to do with the front is just bring the product from the bottom up. We're going to brush these eyebrows, brush the product in real good. And then as y'all see, as I make my way to the front, I'm just going to kind of bring that liner from the bottom to make the front of my brow. See? It's not as light as the rest of my brow, but, so it's looking just the way it needs to look. I want to make these a little thick, y'all, so it do look a little thick, but I'm going to clean it up real good. And the fact that it's already kind of excess product on here as well, so it helps lightening up the front of the eyebrow anyway. But it's still not as dark as the back. So today I'm going to be using my Nicka K concealer in color Coyote and Dark Brown. Got the two concealers. I think I'm just going to go ahead and mix them together. I think I am. Just to do the bottom of my lids. I always like to use the darkest color to do the top of my eyelid. Eyebrow, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to excuse me. Got to get my makeup lingo down together. But y'all get what I be saying. I might be saying eyelid, but I'm talking about the eyebrows. I might be saying my eyebrows, but I'm talking about the eyelid. Now, the one thing about my videos, I'm going to try a lot of different techniques, a lot of different ways. I'm going to use different products. So my goal for you as my viewer is to find out, you know, which technique works best for you. Because I'm not going to always do it the same. You know, you're going to see me switching up. And I just feel like with makeup, it's so many ways that you can, it's not just one way you can do makeup. So the best thing that you can do is just find a way that works for you. And me being an upcoming makeup artist, I just like to find different ways to do it. So I'm just going to start with my lighter color just to kind of do the inner part of my brow. And then I'm going to just bring them in with the darker color on the edges. Wherever you apply concealer, it's easy if you go ahead and just buff it out as you go. Okay, so while I'm working with the light area, I'm just going to go ahead and do this brow as well. It really don't matter what kind of brush you use, but you do want it to be as flat as possible so you can get around the lining of. See, now they kind of both going angle, so it's kind of a little more like what I'm trying to go for. Don't forget to make sure y'all always buffing this concealer in because it will crack, and we're definitely going to make sure we set it as well. Anywhere that you apply your concealer, you want to make sure you always set it with setting powder because that's what's going to make it hold into place. Go ahead and start on this side. It's like this is the hardest side because you got to have your pen all twisted up. It made me feel so afflicted, but this is the best way when you doing your eyebrows is to hold it like that so you can get that. What I did learn is like if you hold it and your pinky kind of lean it up against your face just to kind of like give just to give it kind of like a steady, like hold your hand in place, y'all get what I'm saying, and keep it from like going all over the place. So magnesia to my highlighted spots as well, which I just kind of put mine in a little tube here, because what this do is dry up those highlighted areas, so when you do apply your concealer, you don't see it cracking, looking all oily or anything. It's just kind of like a matte, smooth look. I'm just going to take a paintbrush, just kind of dip it into it. I keep mine in a little tube. Before I do my eyeshadow, because it has time to just go ahead and sit. Because once I finish with my eyeshadow, I'll go ahead and go in with my foundation. I was thinking about going for kind of like a cut crease kind of look today. I'm still thinking on it. I am still thinking on it, but right now I'm just going to start it off with a little brown. To clean your brushes, y'all, I've been using the 70% alcohol, you know, to make sure that they clean and sterilize real good. They also have all different kind of cleaning products and sprays that you can use as well. I just haven't, you know, found one yet that I really like. And I'm talking about like for the in between, like you need to just clean the brush real quick kind of spray. They have like refresher sprays and things like that. Yeah, I really want to mess with this eyebrow right here. It's bothering me right here. Okay, I think we good now. Okay, we good now. One technique that I did see from another MUA is to use the glove when you're using your concealer and everything, just to keep it from staining up your hand. And that is going to be something that I'm trying next, trying to use the glove. So now, y'all, I done seen this orange color. I don't know, I got to stay away from this orange color because for some reason, I keep ending back up where I'm at. Okay, y'all, so now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my NK concealer. I'm going to try to go in for a cut crease look. This in color Acorn. Now, cut crease, I'm still learning how to do cut crease too. It's not my best, but we're going to make it work. Gonna make it work all on that. Practice makes perfection. So we're going to just do what we need to do. Now, I want to just make sure, I'm going to use this brush, which is kind of, it's a flat brush. It got a little thickness to it, but flat. But I want to make sure I press it real good inside of this concealer just to make it kind of flat. Just a little tool here. I'm just going to kind of go around the outer parts of it. So I do want to use a little of my setting powder just to kind of set that concealer on my eyebrow. I actually think I'm going to mix it up too. I'm going to do a little gold and then I'm going to add a little orange gold. So these two palettes, a little gold, then we're going to do the color too. So I do use the Maybelline Lasting Drama. It's like a gel eyeliner base. So I just started doing this for the top. I usually use this for the bottom of my eyelids, but I just started using it for the top. And it does work, but you you got to babysit it a little bit. With the gel, it can sometimes smear the eyeshadow a little bit, so just to add a little liquid in it, I'm gonna just go ahead and go in with this too. Now let me take it out. Oh, okay. Okay, I think we looking good, y'all. So that's the trick with the liner. Get you some tape, put it on the edges of your eyes, and like I said, I start with the gel just to kind of line it up real good. And then you can take the rest of the pen way. You can start with the pen, whichever works best for you. I am going to be using Maybelline Fit Me. And this is a foundation, liquid foundation. And it's color Nutmeg. You can get these from like the dollar store, the drugstore. I think they're like about $7 a bottle. Oh, this is my Poof false eyelashes that I got from not Walmart, Amazon. You can get it for like $7.99, and it's with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 pairs. If you're a lash kind of person. So I'm gonna just put it along the edge of my eyeline, and then I'm also gonna put it on the end of my actual lash, just to kind of help it stick more better. And I'm not applying it on my hairs. I'm just applying it right on the edge of my eyelid. Okay. Let me just take this. Just grab a pair. And I usually let it sit just like for a couple seconds after I apply my eye glue to the lash. So this is the glue. I mean, not glue. This is the lash. And then I just usually just go right along the rim here. Just the tip of it. So as I stated, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this concealer. I'm going to just go ahead and put my lighter color towards the top of this was just my jaw, my cheek. This is the brush that I applied my foundation with, so I'm just going to go in with this brush here and go around the edges, blending that concealer in with my foundation. So all around the edges of that highlighted area, and as you can see, everything is blended in perfect. Now we can really go ahead and apply our lashes. They should be ready. And one thing I don't do, I don't put it all the way to the end. You want to bring it about here, and then just place it around the edge of your eyelid. So I'm going to try to make it as good as possible where you guys can see it. I know a lot of people do ask me about how I lay my eyelashes, so I'm going to just try to lay this to the best of my ability. So as you can see, I'm starting like right here, and then we're just going to bring it, just kind of pull it as you go. Okay. Now, once you finish, you can go ahead and I get my index finger and my thumb and just kind of press it together to make your natural eyebrows, your natural eyelashes kind of stick to the false eyelash. Now this is my personal lash mascara. It's by Maybelline New York, Great Lash, Curve, Kobe. This is my personal one, so I am going to use it to just not put it on my eyelash, but I'm just going to kind of use it to brush the bottom of my regular eyelashes into it. Okay. So next, what I'm going to do is set my set my concealer. Okay, so this is the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I think this is like kind of one of my favorite setting powders at this point, because I just like the way it looks when it come on and it set those areas. So the purpose of contour, it kind of lifts your face up. It also brings your face together just to bring that nice look to it as well. And I'm gonna just use, so far this is the only contour that I've tried. I've also tried the powder contour, but I just like the cream better. I will be using different brands because I have seen a couple brands that I would like to use, like Julia Place. I would like to try theirs out as well. But this is Blur Fix Foundation, light to full coverage, Absolute New York. You can get this from the beauty supply house. To contour my nose, I'm just going to use just a brush here. Just a second, but now I'm going to just go ahead and do my face. And you want to kind of make like a sour face because you just want to contour in an upward direction. To contour my nose, I'm going to use my same cream. Just take it, don't really require a line at all. I'm just kind of taping and just kind of tap it around. So with my highlighted areas, I am going to use my Fit Me palette in the color Sun Beige. You want to use kind of like the colors that's closer to your, the color of your highlights. That's the kind of color you want to use for your highlights. And then I'm going to go in with my foundation powder for the remainder of my face. It's the Ruby's Kiss palette in number 14. And it's just closer to my skin color. Okay, and then before I go in with my powder foundation for the remainder of my face, I am gonna go in with my blush. Just gonna mix these two. And by the way, this is my Nicka K. It's a red glam palette. I done dropped it a little bit, so. Okay, y'all, so I am gonna use a little bronzer just to go kind of like on just the outer parts of my blush. Bring it in a little bit, bring it in a little highlight. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Ruby's Kiss powder foundation. So next I'm just going to add a little highlight, my AOA Perfect palette. So what I think I'm going to do is just apply a little nude lipstick and then maybe try to throw a little gold on there. No. Okay, so the last part of this look, y'all, I'm going to use this Beauty Believe. You can get this from the dollar store as well, or you can get it from the beauty supply house. And since I have a little shimmer, I'm not going to spray it directly on my eye. I'm just going to spray it like around because I don't want the shimmer to kind of mess up. Okay. Okay, y'all. So this is the look. Let me get this blend. I just want to blend this in just a little more. Hey y'all, so this is the finished look. Okay, tell me what y'all think. Make sure y'all like the post. Also, comment if y'all got new makeup ideas that y'all want me to try. Let me know in the comment. If y'all have any questions, also feel free to comment because I don't mind answering from what I do know. Like I said, I'm constantly learning each and every day. I'm constantly getting better each and every day. I want to thank you all again for tuning in with me. And make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel so y'all can get that notification as soon as I post my video. Have a good night.